Hello learners, my name is Adnan and welcome back to another session in the SQL interview preparatory course by Data Science. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the today's question. The question is very clear. Write an SQL query to identify the countries where the difference in votes between the leading and the second leading candidate is less than 500 votes. Considering the results for the election date 2024, 11th month and the day is 6th. The result should include state, country and the difference of votes. Let me clarify this question first. The question is very clear. We have to print the country and the state and also the difference of votes between the leading and the second candidate. So now let's dive into the steps for this particular question. The first step will be we will view the table, and to see the table we will write the common command, which is select everything from the table name. And in this particular way, the table is in front of us. The name of the table is elections, with the columns like state, country, the information about the candidates, parties, the number of votes and the date of election. Now let's move to the second step. To solve this question, we will be creating two CTs. Let's discuss those CTs. The first CT is ranked vote. This CT rank the candidates in each country by their votes for the specific election date, which is 2024-11/06. And with the help of row number function in Windows function, we will rank the votes within each states and country. We will partition by basically on the basis of countries and states. The second CT is top vote CTs. This CT select the top two votes leading and second leading from each country. We will use case and max to do this and then we will create the last and the final query. Our final query, the main query, select countries where the difference between the leading votes and the second leading vote is less than 500. And in this particular way, we will solve this particular question. So let's move to the SQL workbench for the practical solution of this particular question. So now, as we are in our MySQL workbench, let's start writing the query. Our query goes like select everything from the table name, which is election. Let's print this table and see the details. We have state, country, candidates, party, votes and the election date. Now let's start writing the query. So first of all, we will create the first CT. Let's erase this and we will start with the with clause with ranked. This is the name of the CT, ranked votes, as we'll open the bracket and write select the state, the country. The spelling of the country is wrong basically. You can correct this with the help of alter function, or you can use this as it is. Country, candidate, we will use comma, and then votes. Then we will use the window function. We will use row number to give the row numbers. Then we will use over function to denote the window function. Partition by state, country, and then what we will do, we will use order by function to order the votes in descending. Votes in descending order. Let me just correct this. Okay, wonderful. There is an error because I haven't used the comma. So in this particular way, we will just create the from tab from the table name, which is elections. Then we will put the condition where election date is equals to the date. We will give the date. The date will was 2024-11 and 06. So now what we will do, we will just close this particular CT and create the second CT. The second CT name is top votes, as we will create the CT as select. Now what we will do, we will just open the bracket first. Select the state, the country, we will use max and case, which I have already discussed in the theoretical part of this video. Max, and then we will case when vote rank is equals to 1. Then what we will do? Then end as votes. Okay, as leading candidate or leading values or leading votes, anything. Leading votes. For the second thing, we will do max. Then we will just copy the same and we will paste this. And what we will do, we will change the rank to 2 as second leading votes. Wonderful. Then we will create from the already created CT, which is ranked votes. Then we will also use group by function to group the state and country together, as this is the ask of particular question. Group by state and country. Wait a minute. Okay, wonderful. Then what we will do, we will just close this bracket and use comma. No, we will don't use comma because we are closing the CT. And now what we will do, we will just select the state, the country, the leading votes. Let me correct the spelling. Leading votes minus second leading votes, as when we will minus lead votes with the second leading votes, we will get the difference as vote from the CT, which is top votes, where we will put the last condition, what is the last condition? The last condition is leading votes. Let me correct this. Leading votes minus second leading votes should be less than 500. Now what we will do, we will just run this particular query and you will see that we got our answer. For the freedom state, the country is river and the vote difference is 200. For the state liberty, the country is freedom and the vote difference is 400. And for the same state liberty, the country is plains and the vote difference is 300. And in this particular way, we solve this particular type of questions. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, stay connected with DataSense for more amazing content on data.